Yo, it's your boy in the building. What's good, Hawks fans, Hawk Nation? I'm live back in the building. Y'all know what time it is. We in here. Let's talk some Hawks, shall we? Um, I know I should have put up an announcement, but hey, it is what it is, man. I've been on Twitter, going back and forth talking Hawks with a lot of Hawks fans, a lot of Mavs fans too. Well, I ain't gonna say Mavs fan. I'm gonna say a lot of Luca fans too, man. Uh, Great back and forth. I actually enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be keeping it a buck up there. Uh, but let me get on the first topic that I would like to discuss. The first topic I would like to discuss is free agency. Okay. I'm reading on Twitter, I'm following, I'm watching, and, I'm in a couple chats. I see people putting up all type of trades and whatnot. But listen, one thing about me, family, I'm a realistic fan. Okay. I'm a realistic fan. Chances of us really making a major move, in my opinion, is slim to none because everybody knows it takes two to make a deal. So I mean, unless what's good, Raj? Yep, we the North, and y'all at home just like us. But but it takes two to make a trade, man. And I would love to get DeAndre Ayton. I would love to get a Zach Levine, but let's be real, family. The chances of getting Zach Levine is probably slim to none. Okay, unless you hear Zach Levine say he wants to come to Atlanta, um, our chances of getting a Zach Levine slim to none. Chances of getting a DeAndre Ayton is probably I will give uh I will give us a 30% chance of getting DeAndre Ayton. Why? Why do I give us such a high probability? Because he wants to leave Phoenix. He's already made that known that he want to leave and go somewhere else. Phoenix don't want to pay him. So that's way easier than trying to get a Donovan Mitchell who Utah wants to keep. And it's hard to go get a Zach Levine when you don't know what he actually going to test free agency. So what I don't want to do is I don't want to end up with stuff we already have. So like when they say my guy Dolo said we're gonna end up with Bill and Gobert. I don't want Gobert because I mean he a little bit better than Clint on the defensive side, but he can't score the ball neither. You can't throw him the ball and let him post up or give you some type of pick and pop move off the pick and roll. He can't score the ball. And as you saw in the Dallas series, he got exposed by Dallas. So I mean, do we really want to get rid of Clint? Because you had to do a sign and trade to go get a dude who maybe a little bit better in defense, but gonna cost you what? Gobert on a max deal. So I mean, who wants to pay that? And then you just saw him get exposed to where Quinn Snyder. I think it's Quinn Snyder. Should have took him out the game because he couldn't play defense on that perimeter when Dallas went small. But you know, it is what it is. Hopefully, Travis is not messing up the offseason like he did last year. And yes, I said he did mess up our offseason last year. That could be a different video at a different time. But okay, Al3 says, what about Kevin Looney? I mean, let's be real, Al. Let's be real. Kevin Looney is good. He's 6'9". He is 6'9". Why isn't Clint doing what Looney does? They don't look to Looney to really score the ball. They just have a treasure of talent. I mean, they still got Kaminga. They still got Wiseman. So, I mean, they still got very high caliber talent that they could bring in. So, I mean, if they lost Looney, they could just slide Wiseman in there. But, I think chemistry matters. I think chemistry matters. So when you got When you got Looney, who been running with them for a minute, who knows where to be, who don't expect the ball. He don't care about scoring 20 points a night. It's hard to find guys like that, especially younger dudes. Because you know, young dudes, the first 4 years, they just trying to play for that big contract. So, but I mean, we have our own players, but for some reason, our players are not performing up to the standard that we thought they would be up to. You know, I thought Deandre Hunter be averaging 18 to 20 points a game year 4. We saw that didn't happen. I thought Kevin Herter would be a better playmaker. That's not happening. Um, so I mean, we put ourselves in this position. You know what I'm saying? But like I said at the beginning, I don't expect us to make a big splash in free agency. I would love for us to, but guys, don't be shocked if we end up running everything back, minus or plus some little additions here and there. Don't be shocked. Don't be surprised if you see that. Okay? Because like one thing I will say that's good about Travis, he won't get fleeced in a trade. So I will always give him that. He won't get fleeced. He ain't made a bad trade yet to where, you know, where you second guess it like, what? We got raped. We got fleeced. We got finessed. Nah. Every trade he made so far, you can sit back and be like, okay, that's a legit trade. That was legit. You know what I'm saying? But hey guys, just just don't get your hopes up, man. Just don't get your hopes up on a major move. What's up, my guy Chip? Did you leave Facebook? No, I'm still on Facebook, bro. I'm just taking a break from Facebook. My account's still there. I'm just taking a break from Facebook for a hot second, you know. Spending way too much time on Facebook going back and forth with people, you know. So, but I'm on Twitter though. So, I am on Twitter talking Hawks up there with other Hawk fans, you know what I'm saying? Having fun. Um watching people go back and forth about Collins, Trey. I think it's hilarious. Um but back to what I was saying. So, what would be the expectations, right? What would be the expectations if we ended up running it back? If we had to run it back. So say Travis couldn't make no moves, no major moves. So no DeAndre Ayton, no Levine, no Donovan Mitchell, no nothing. What would be our expectations? Will we be expecting to compete for the playoffs? Because I don't think nobody think we have the talent to compete for a championship without some additions. So would everybody still be on the if we end up having to run it back? You know, I'm probably thinking, you know, maybe make the playoffs. Um, I will have to see if Trey and them, well, not Trey, but Hunter, Kevin, do they bring something back from the off season that we haven't seen? Or are they still just gonna be the same dudes? You know, I think a lot of us, I think a lot of our success is riding on some of these dudes just developing. You know, we sit here and I be on Twitter and I'm watching all these people say, look at this rookie. They playing this rookie. Look at these young dudes. Look at Poole, who's killing for Golden State on a rookie contract. And then I look at our guys. I'm looking at Deandre Hunter. We traded up to get him at number 4. Let's be honest, guys. Are we really satisfied from what we've seen from Deandre Hunter minus 1 or 2 games? I mean, he'll give us a game here and there to where you see the potential. But me myself, I'm not happy with where Hunter is at right now. And I know people are gonna say injuries, but bro, okay, I give him the injuries, but he still ain't showed me. He still has to show me that he's some type of dynamic player to where you would trade up to get at 4. He don't attack the basket. Don't finish at the rim because he don't attack the basket. His handles is suspect. You know what I'm saying? So, and he's one of those dudes. Every time he attacked the basket, for some reason, he run into his own defender. He the first person I ever seen. Hey, Deandre Hunter, bro. He the first person I ever seen who do a crossover to attack the basket, and we do the crossover, he run into the defender. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Kevin Herter, he's scared to attack the basket, and that's what we miss. I think on the offensive side of the ball, we missing slashers and people who can attack the rim. You take away Trae Young, and I haven't looked at the stats. If you take away Trae Young, bro, I don't think we got nobody else who get to the line 8-9 times a night. And I know people gonna say, but we had the number 2 offense. Well, you saw how fast that offense got shut down against Miami, didn't you? We got shut down against Miami. I'm talking about we putting up 80 points. So that number 2 defense, man, that was fool's gold, bro. Excuse me, number 2 offense, that was fool's gold. Because come playoff time, we got shut down, bro. And they did it so easy just by slowing us down. You know what I'm saying? But back to like Hunter and Kevin, and you know what? I blame Travis and I blame Nate. They have to get on the same sheet of music. How are we developing our players to be better players? How? If you take away Trae, the only person who really has added to their game since they've been here every year is John Collins. And half the fan base want him traded, even though he's added something to his game every year. But like I asked people, tell me what has Kevin Herter, since we drafted Kevin Herter, what has he added to his game that sticks out to where you're like, oh, snap, he in his bag tonight? Or when you like, oh, snap, I didn't know Kevin could do that. Same thing with Hunter. Hunter he'll come out and give you nothing, and then come out like he did in game 5 and give you a 30 plus. Like, where is the development? How are we developing these players? And I think it starts with the coach and the general manager. Here's a question. What is the Atlanta Hawks culture? I've been an Atlanta Hawks fan for over 30 years. What is our culture? You hear people speak about the Miami Heat culture. What is our culture? What are we known for? I mean, simple as that. What are we known for? We definitely ain't known for defense. Definitely ain't known for developing players. So what are we known for? We're not known for nothing. But everything we known for is bad. We know finesser. We're a finesse team. We're not tough. And I think Travis, the president of basketball operations, and Nate need to set the tone and give this team an identity. Like, what are we doing? And then I'm on Twitter. I see people always complain about Coach Nate McMillan. But my thing is, if Nate is so bad at whatever you say he bad at, because they say he bad at coaching, he bad at plays, he bad at the offense, he bad at developing, then if he is so bad, why did Travis give him an extension? Why hasn't Travis fired him? I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand this. You don't really want to fire a coach after his first full season, and he has a career winning record with us. But that's my point. When I be on Twitter and I say, I blame Travis. Travis built this. The first thing people want to do is say, well, Nate McMillan doesn't run plays. Well, guess what? Travis knew that already. He knew it. Travis the one correct. Why did they allow Nate McMillan to be on Lloyd Pierce's staff if they knew his coaching style doesn't work? But Travis allowed him to be on the staff. Then he replaces LP with Nate McMillan, right? Anybody who know a little bit about basketball can tell our offense is stagnant. Everybody know that everybody just standing around the 3-point line besides Clint Capella. While Trey dribble the ball, dribble, wait for the double team. So how come our GM hasn't, how come our president of basketball operations hasn't said, hey, man, this offseason, I need you to put some more movement in our offense. So, I mean, people want to blame Nate, but for some reason, people are so scared to put any type of thing on Travis. You know what I'm saying? What my boy K say, do you see the Hawks winning the chip with a 6-foot point guard? Yeah, you can. Prime example, Detroit Pistons. Who was their leader? Who was the leader of the Pistons, of the bad boy Pistons? Isaiah Thomas. Should have 3 championships. But, you know, he got hurt. Back-to-back champions. What about you got Allen Iverson? He took 4 bums to the finals. 4. And then stole a game. Obviously, he didn't win. He didn't have no help. And everybody know it was 4 bums that Allen Iverson dragged to the finals against the Lakers. Yo, what's good, JR? Hey, I'm going to drop the link if anybody want to chop in and leave their opinions, their thoughts. Y'all know this is a fan channel. This is for the fans, man, by the fans. So if you want to come in and chop it up, y'all know what to do. Just follow the link. Boom. There it go. There go the link. Just come on in. Hey, y'all know how we do on this channel, baby. Come in, say what you want to say. You feel me? But we can win a title with Trae Young as our point guard. The Spurs had Tony Parker. Oh, DJ just said it. Tony Parker. Matter of fact, Tony, correct me if I'm wrong, Tony Parker is a finals MVP, if I'm not mistaken. You feel me? Now, granted, Tony Parker, you could say Tony Parker was what? The number 2? Because Duncan was 1. Ginobili was off the bench. So Parker was what? You could say number 2. But shit, that year he won finals MVP, hey, he was playing like a number 1. But, you know, I don't like to get caught up in that number 1, number 2 option stuff. I don't really like to get caught up in that because a lot of people just base that off your contract, you know. That's why people that's why people get on John Collins. If John Collins was making $15 million, no one would give a fuck. But since he made $25 million, and this is another thing, people get mad at John Collins' contract, but they scared to blame the general manager. Well, if the general manager thought the contract was, would Travis Schlenk offer him the contract? He should have traded him. But once again, these Hawk fans scared to blame Travis. Well, I don't put it nothing no Travis. Why not? He the one who making the moves. He the shot caller. He the one signing Gorgie Dang, TLC. But y'all want to blame Nate. And let me say one more thing. You know, when Nate comes out at the beginning of the season and say we're done developing. Basically, what he was saying was we're done going to the lottery. Those days of trying to get in the lottery are over with. He didn't mean really we're not going to develop players. That's why you have the G League. That's why our rookies were in the G League so they could get major playing time and develop and get better. But people just, well, Nate said we're not developing. Let me tell you something. If Nate said that, he already ran that by the president of basketball operations, Travis Schlenk. You really think the president of basketball operations is not going to know, is not discussing this with Nate? You think Nate would just come out and say that without already clearing that through the president of basketball operations, Travis Link? No, he wouldn't, because that'd be stupid. Because if I'm the president and you say it, I'm gonna say something to you. Let me bring my guy JR up in the building, man.
What going on, man?
Long time no see. How you been living, bro?
You know, I just recovered from that Hawks from the Hawks getting bounced up by the Heat, man. I finally got over it, man. I was
Hold on,
depressed.
let me fix my I think they muted my volume real quick. Give me 1 second, because I can't hear. These boys done hopped on my damn computer and then muted my stuff. There we go.
You get me?
Yeah, that it was on my end. They had muted my computer. What's good,
Yes.
bro?
I said I just recovered from that Hawks loss, man. I just recovered, man. I was depressed for a little minute, man. Had to hide inside my shell for a little second, man. You know, that's what happened when you're emotionally invested in this team, man. You kind of no, I salute you, bro. I'm still watching, but I salute you for still showing up. It take a lot of pride and heart to do that, man. Because I couldn't do it, man.
Hey, let me tell you, man. Hey, let me tell you, bro. I've been rooting for this team. I was here when they won 13 games, bro. Well, obviously not on YouTube, but I was still talking my cash shit to people, And this was this loss to Miami, man. I mean, personally, as a fan, I don't want us to lose. But in reality, we needed our ass kicked. So that way, Nate, Travis, they could see, this team, this roster is currently constructed is not it. It's not gonna get you nowhere. Let me change that. I don't want to say roster. I'm gonna say the talent level on this team. The current talent level is not gonna win you nothing unless Kevin Huerter, Deandre Hunter make some type of leap starting next season. Bruh, I don't really see us really making any real noise.
How you feel about that? The Zach LaVine rumors.
Bro, he ain't coming here, dog.
I don't
He ain't
think
coming here.
I'm like, what is he gonna bring to us? I mean,
He'll give us okay. What Zach LaVine? He'll bring us another ball handler, a taller guard. That way, when we play in a team like Miami, they can't just blitz trade, because you could just say, hey Zach, you bring the ball down. And the thing about, and I know people will say, well, Kevin Huerter can do it. No, he can't. The difference is Zach LaVine is an all-star, meaning he commands attention on that offensive side of the ball. So they're just not gonna leave him open, because they'll know he either gonna shoot or he gonna attack the basket. And that's another element we missing from our game. Our wings don't attack the basket. And I said it earlier. I don't think we have another player. I ain't look at the stats, but I don't think we got another player who could get to the line 8 times a game. Hell, 5 times a game, not named Trae Young. So that shows we're not attacking the basket. We're not creating contact. Because getting to the free throw line just easy free points. You know what I'm saying? But Zach LaVine is definitely a major, major upgrade over Kevin Huerter. Unless Kevin Huerter come out here next year and pop some Tyler Hero pills and come out here like Tyler Hero. But if he come out like the same old Kevin Huerter that we gave to, then Zach is a way better upgrade over him.
I think what about Bogdanovic? How you feel about him?
Oh, he ain't going nowhere, bro. I like Bogey coming off the bench, man.
I like him coming off the bench. Give him enough opportunity. I feel like, I think we need to get rid of Kevin Huerter pronto, ASAP, because I think Bogdanovic bring more to the table and more experience as far as things of that nature. But Kevin Huerter, he just got a young mind, and he don't want to take over at all. I think he did have that one good game against 76ers last year, but that ran out of juice. You ran out of fame. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have to move on from you. And we gotta unload that contract, you know what I mean? So we gotta get rid of one of them guys. Bogdanovic or Kevin Huerter. So I'm choosing Kevin Huerter. If we do bring in Zach LaVine. But if we're gonna keep both of them guys, I don't see the point. You know what I mean? Because first of all, it's too much money. Because I feel like we need to address our big man position. We need a center who can shoot the ball. You know what I mean? Who can spread the flow, because we run a pick and roll. You see what Dallas doing? They running 5 out. When Luka got the ball, nobody in the paint. You know why? Because he gonna break the defense down with the pick and roll, and when he get inside the paint, somebody gonna be open. But when you got a Clint Capella sitting down there.
But see, the problem is that's why Dallas getting their ass whooped too. They getting out rebounded by. I think before Game 4 last night, I think Warriors was a plus 40 overall on the boards. So the thing is this: we could do that, run place. Basically, what Dallas is doing, it is playing small ball. It's the same shit they did against Utah, which took Gobert out the game. But yeah, they're just playing small ball. We could play small ball. The problem is with us.
Supposed to play. Don't play small ball and have Clint Capella sitting in the paint. Now your pick and roll gonna look ugly. It's gonna get jammed up. You know what I mean? Just everything thrown off.
Oh no! When I say small ball, ain't no Capella on the court. It would be Trey, Herter, or whoever, Hunter, Okongwu, and Collins. That's what I would run, because in order to make it effective, your 5 and your 4 got to be able to shoot the ball. Because if they can't shoot, then the defense just go cheat off of them anyway and let them shoot it.
Okongwu can't shoot, man.
Shit, yeah, he can.
You seen him in a gym or something?
Yeah, and watch him at UCLA, and watch anytime a big man can, if you want to call him a big, because he only 6'7", bro. Yeah. But anytime, first thing I watch, how they shoot free throws. If they can shoot 70% from the free throw line, they can shoot the basketball. You feel me?
I believe. I just saying I ain't see it in the game yet. Now, if he can add that to it, I'm all for it.
What you can do is you can spread them, and you can have Okongwu play a little bit closer in. You don't have to have him standing way out at the 3-point line like Dallas do with what's their center name? The big they running Kleber. They running him as the big. He can shoot the 3. So he all the way at the 3-point line. Collins can shoot the 3 at 38%. So you can have Collins all the way out at the 3-point line. With Okongwu, he can at least shoot mid-range. He is way better than having Clint in when we talk about shooting. The defense still has a respect of Okongwu, unlike Clint. They'll let Clint shoot that shit. Because they know, one, he not going to shoot it. That's one thing they know. Yes. And they know if he did shoot it, he gonna miss it anyway. Same thing with the free throws he shoot. So we have the talent. I mean, we have the players to play small ball. We need Nate has to be more dynamic with the offense. Like that standing there, bro. I said the same thing. Dallas is just like the Atlanta Hawks, bro. Just like the Hawks. Dribble, dribble, dribble. This is what Luka do. Dribble, 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 dribble. Run the shot clock down, find somebody open, and hope they make it. Just like us, they have no other way to score the ball. Yep. None of those dudes you see attack the basket. Sometimes you'll see Brunson go in a little bit, but they don't have no wings out there attacking like you do with a look at Golden State. They got a point guard attacking the basket. And Poole, when he out there, he'll attack. Steph attacks. That's why they get to that free throw line. And I said that earlier. I said that's something we lack. Wings that can get attacked to the basket, either finish or get to the free throw line. We don't have that. So we're a one-trick pony. When that 3 don't fall, and I said it tons of times up here, when that 3 of that J not falling, we stuck. Stuck like Chuck.
So if we don't sign nobody, what you think we should do on the offensive side of the ball as far as like who should be our focal point besides Trae Young? If we're gonna switch up, I think it's because right now I think it's clear that Trae Young can't be our focal point. I think he just need to be our point guard, like I said months ago. So who you think we should play through? Who you think should like just be our guy? Like as far as right now, I know we ain't got nobody that good.
I'm playing through Trae because Trae is a proven commodity. Trae is going on year 5. His career averages is 25-9. That's proven. Now, if I'm Nate, what I'm doing is, one, how can I get more of that from him with just better efficiency, right? I want to try to get him at that 25-point mark with less shots, less stupid threes that he takes. You know what I'm saying? Silly shots he takes. Can we eliminate those but still get to 25? Also, bro, if you're not gonna have Herter and Kevin attacking, which is crazy to me, then they got to be moving. We don't set enough screens, pin downs to get a shooter like a Kevin Herter open. But then you'll watch a Miami or Golden State, how Tyler Hero coming off screens, Curry come off screens, and I mean they coming off 1, 2, and 3 of them. Meanwhile, what do our dudes do? Everybody besides Clint Capella, stand around the 3-point line, wait for Trey to do something, and you're not gonna win like that, because there's a good chance we might end up running it back. Because I mean, besides DeAndre Ayton, I don't really see any other top players that's eligible to leave. I don't see none of them really leaving, and I ain't heard Zach LaVine say he want to come to Atlanta.
You still want Ayton after that playoff performance you just said?
Hell yeah. I wanted him to have a bad performance. Because guess what? The worse performance, the easier it is to get him.
It's easy. He going to get that money. He going to ask for some bread.
He going to get it, bro. He can shoot from every level of the court. If you go look back at his stats didn't start to decline until Chris Paul got there, because they were using Ayton as that number 2 option. See what I'm saying? That's why he was up. That's why the reason Ayton didn't go back in that game, because he was mad. He's mad at his role, right? And he knows. Remember, this was a contract season for Ayton. He was trying to get paid, but he not putting up the numbers to get the money he want. He talking like he a max dude, but the numbers don't say it, because his usage has been going down since Chris Paul got there. But what I see is you get a DeAndre Ayton, right? You get an Ayton. He frees up so much for us. You run him in the pick and roll, he don't always have to roll to the basket. He could stop and do pick and pop because he can shoot the ball from the elbow.
Yeah.
Now, unlike Capella, his man has to respect him. So if you tell Ayton, hey, clear out, his man got to follow him, because Ayton can shoot from everywhere on the court. You see what I'm saying? Unlike Clint, to where you say clear it out, and they're going to let Clint just leave. They be like, I'm not finna follow him out there. He ain't finna shoot shit. He ain't finna do nothing out there. So imagine how much of that lane going to be open up for Trey. All the pick and rolls, the pick and pops they could run together. And he tall as shit, 7'1". Throw the ball up there.
He got good size. He got a good size, man.
Yeah, and guess what? Guess what? He does something that you like, JR. You know what he do? He dunked the ball.
Right. Well, how his layup package is, man, because I ain't watching that much.
Bro, he decent, dog. It's a reason why he was the number 1 overall pick. It's a reason why. He got the talent.
Oh, yeah, he came in the draft with Trae Young, too, so, I mean.
Yeah, so that put them all on the same career, age related.
This can be his year to actually start being good, because what we do as fans, basketball fans, we expect these guys to come in and be superstars like Trae Young and Luka, but that's rare. You know what I mean? Some of these guys don't come into the scene until they're 25. You know what I mean? So wow, so this might be a turning point for him as far as like age wise, maturity wise. So
I think somebody like Nate McMillan, I think he could talk to Ayton and be like, hey, bro, you might want to get off the video games if you're trying to be a great player. You know what I'm saying? You might want to do this if you want to be a great player. Nate got that calm approach too. You know what I'm saying? So I think it'll work, bro. I think it'll work. But you know what? Hey.
I'm at the point. Anything better than Capella right now.
Bro, Capella's terrible, man. Every time on offense, we 4-on-5. If he don't dunk the ball, what does he give us?
Nothing. A pick. That's it. Now you can go, because I'm on Twitter and people talk about with his defense, man, bro. It ain't that good. We know what it's him for. Other people who don't watch the Hawks, they're like, they throw Clint Capella at us. I got Clint Capella. Give us Clint Capella. Like, bro, I can have this dude. This dude,
you can have him. They living off what he did the year before. Now, the year before, he played like he was a top 5 big in the league. Last year, bro, he was terrible last year. And if I got a chance to upgrade that center position, you have to do it. If we trying to win. You see what I'm saying? It all depends on what this goal is. Are we trying to win a championship, or are we trying to just make the playoffs and be respectable? Okay.
Yeah.
These teams who making a run for titles, bro, they go after the good players. They go after the big names. And once you get good players, then you can start getting them key veteran role players like the PJ Tuckers, your Jay Crowders. Then they'll come to you for the cheap. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't finna come here if we up here just trying to make the playoffs. You know?
Yeah. Facts.
Point blank. And let me see. Okay. I guess Flies don't want DeAndre Ayton. Man over 7 feet and averages 7 blocks per. I mean, listen, I'm a numbers guy. Fly. I'm a numbers dude. But I also know in basketball, it's all about positioning also. And it's all about who you guarding. So if we playing a bunch of man defense, but I got to guard a stretch 5, stretch 4, obviously I'm not going to get that many blocks because I'm not hanging in the paint like Rudy Gobert does. He just sit in the paint. He sit by the goal. You know what I'm saying? He don't go out there and guard. And then you wonder why Gobert and them got their ass whipped by Dallas. Because Dallas went small and Rudy Gobert was ineffective. And he won his defensive player of the year how many times? 2?
3 times.
He made how many all defensive teams and got exposed against Dallas. They went small. Yeah, because he couldn't go out to the perimeter.
We had a perimeter, right?
Dallas wants, and that's what I'm saying. When you go small, that means everybody on the team can shoot. So no, a Rudy Gobert can't sit in the paint. See, he can sit in the paint against us because Capella ain't leaving the paint because he can't do shit outside the paint. But when you got to guard somebody who can shoot, you have to leave. So that would lower your numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, how you expect a dude to average 2 and 3 blocks a game if he guarding stretch 5s all season or a majority of the season? How many bigs, how many teams playing with real legit bigs that sit in the paint like that? Even
blocks kind of overrated stat because as long as you stopping the other man from scoring, that's what I look at. I mean, you making
that's all that matter. I don't care if a block, a steal, a missed shot. It's all the same to me.
A missed shot is a block to me, but they don't go in the stat book. They just go in.
Exactly. Especially in today's NBA when everybody playing small. Playing small.
Right. We just need a big man. We don't need a high paid big man like Capella. We just need somebody who can throw in there. We need we need somebody we can just throw in there when stuff get rough. But other than that, we need to be able to match things.
Bro, we can't even throw Clint Capella to basketball. Yeah, you ever sit there and thought about that? Like, we really can't bring the ball down and just throw it to him.
Let him work. You can't even let him work. He ain't got no bag.
You can't do nothing with him.
And then that's why I'm saying, like, the dude, when we put a man in the playoffs, I'm like, why would you put him in? His only thing good is jumping, and he can't jump. So, like, why the hell would you even put him on the floor, dog? I mean, it's crazy to me.
So my thing is this. I said, go after Ayton. And I said, even if we don't get Ayton, I said, maybe we can address it in the draft. You know what I'm saying? You could find a big in the draft, 6'10", 6'11", 7 feet, and you could bring him up behind Capella. You know what I'm saying? But, some of these cats really think that we could go a whole season with a Kongu as our starting 5, and they about to find out the hard way that we can't do it.
It ain't gonna work. We already, anybody with common sense know that ain't gonna. We too small.
You can't do it. These people thinking, for some reason, they think he's 6'9", 6'10". That dude is 6'7", bro.
Yeah, he can start, but we need a replacement. We can't just have nobody coming off the bench. We're gonna need a big body.
So yeah, I mean, even Golden State with Draymond still have Kevin Looney in the game.
Yeah, we gotta have somebody.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to have something. And I mean, even the best big man in the game right now, to me, which is Embiid, he shoots the 3.
Yep.
So that clears the lane. So you can't cheat off of Embiid. You know what I'm saying? Jokic, MVP, can shoot the 3. So you can't cheat off of him.
We keep Okongwu out there. I think we need to get what's that dude name? Stan Whiteside. Like if we get him as a backup, just as a 7-footer who can come in and be his like security guard kind of if he getting bullied. I think that's good. We can if we do something like that, I can see it happening. But getting
be a big body. But like I said, we can be cheap and just go find a big in the draft. Find the best big man at I think we picking 16. Find the best big available instead of drafting another freaking forward. Okay, that I mean every time I look up, they doing a workout for another damn 6'9" forward. Like we don't need no more of those guys. Okay, we don't even have space for the one we drafted last year. Okay, right. So why not go in the draft, get you a big, right, who can already shoot. Get me somebody who can already shoot, and then you could teach him the other shit. You know what I'm saying? And you just have him back up Capella. So that way you don't have to throw him to the fire. You could bring him on, give him 5-10 minutes a night. Woo, woo, woo. Get Capella a night off or something. Woo, woo, woo. And develop him as we go along. But I think if we get a 5 who can score the ball or at least shoot from the free throw line, it opens up so much on the offensive side of the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I mean, but
what our draft picks looking like? How many draft picks we got again this year?
Shit, I gotta double check my notes, man. I know we picking 16 because I don't pay attention to them second round picks. I don't even pay attention.
First round pick, we got like what 2, 3.
I know we got 16. That's the one I'm worried about right now. 16 because I think we have an OKC pick. I gotta go double check. But I'm trying to see who would pick at 16. And every time I look and get an update, we trying out 6'9" forwards. And I'm like, God dang, how many of these motherfuckers we gonna get?
We dropped the ball on that Cam Reddish and Deandre Hunter. I feel like we ain't developed them guys right. I mean, I think they could have been the future as far as like.
But you know what, man? At the end of the day, the player got to put in the work themselves too.
Like,
you know what? You shouldn't need a coach to tell you to work on your game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You shouldn't the coach shouldn't have to tell you to work on your game or add to your game. You should be doing that on your own because you want to be better, because you want to make more money, because you want, the accolades and whatnot. So, I mean, I know people want to say we don't develop, but what is the player doing to help themselves? Like I said earlier, I could tell you the first 3 years with John Collins, he added something to his game every year. When he came here, he didn't shoot the 3 ball. When he got here, he that little that turnaround, that little J he got, he didn't have that when he first got here.
A little push shot.
He didn't even shoot that in college because he was playing as the big in college for Wake Forest. That's the same thing I'm looking for in Kevin Huerter and Hunter.
If we get rid of John Collins, I'm telling you, we're not finna play through Trae Young as our main guy. I'm trying to tell you, because the only reason John Collins is here is because of Trae Young, and I'm telling you, like he catching his lives, and he catching his kickouts. You know what I mean? So if we get rid of John Collins, they'll tell you that we finna run a whole different type of offense. Because I don't see us going through Trae Young to get rid of John Collins.
If we get rid of John Collins, it better be for a freaking NBA All-Star. That's what it better be for. Because at $25 million, I don't want – listen, and I'll be telling people this. I've been rooting for this team long enough, man. I'm tired of going after borderline players, okay, and making it seem like we hit the jackpot. No, I don't want to get Lou Dort, okay? No, I don't want to get who the other – Jamar, I mean, what's the dude from Detroit? No, I don't want him. And he won $100 million.
I can't even remember his name. I can't even remember his name right now. So
Jeremy Grant.
Jeremy Grant, yeah.
Don't want him. We need to take at $25 million per. We need to package somebody else with him. Get a legit all-star in here, a proven commodity. Not somebody we hope gonna turn. We got enough hope already. We hope Hunter turn into something. We hope Kevin Huerter do something. I'm done with hope. Let's go get some proven talent, proven NBA talent. Stop trading for these borderline players. Now, Don't get me wrong; those players are needed, but not when we traded them. We can't be trading a starter on our team for
Yeah.
dudes who gonna sit on the bench on our team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, hey, I still think we need a. I'm looking in the chat. I see the chat talking about. He say Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant. Let's look him up real quick. Let's speak on Thomas Bryant because he making it seem like this dude's good. I ain't heard of him, but I'm about to look him up right now.
But is that a rookie coming in?
Let me see. Okay, he's a center for the Wizards.
Yeah, nah.
Okay, let's see what he's looking like. Let me look at these stats real quick. Let me see.
You already know that's dead, man. You ain't
Okay.
even know who he was, man.
He was picked in 2017. He had second round pick. Let me see what he's doing with the Wiz.
They say PJ Tucker free agent on.
Man, PJ Tucker ain't coming here, bro. He going to a title contender.
Thomas Bryant, he owed $8 million.
Okay, he pretty decent. 10 points, 13 points, 14 points. Last year, what happened last year? Oh, he only played 9 games last year. Wow. Maybe he got injured or something. What's the rebounder looking like? I'm just being nosy now. He averaging 6 rebounds over 4. Okay. What did he shoot from the field? Okay. He had a down year last year, but let's see. He shot 33% from 3, 40 the next, 43% the next, 28% last year. Okay. Bad year. It happens. But he had 35% career free throw. 3-point shooter. He shoots 66% from the field. Let me watch a video. Can he shoot a jumper? That's what we need. We need a big who can stretch it.
Yep.
If he can't stretch the floor, then he no good for us. We already got Capella who don't do that. Let me see.
He do come at a cheaper price.
Oh, most. Hey, the price always catch my eye, baby.
He do come.
If I could find a guy like that for $8 million, because this year he should be a free agent. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this year he already been in the league 5 years. Okay, he been in the league 5 years. Let me look at his current contract.
Nathan Knight back on the market.
Well, maybe if our dumbass GM ain't let him go for dang sorry ass, maybe we could have seen something. But now, who knows? Let's see. He made $8 million last year, but I need to know what's his whole contract. Okay, he came out of the G League. Let me watch this video. I want to see if he can shoot the ball. That's what we need, a big who can shoot the ball.
Hey, you know who else free? DeMarcus Cousins.
Oh man, this dude was 14 for 14 from the free throw line. He can shoot free throws. He already better than Clint.
We need to get our hands on Marcus Cousins, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Why we didn't go get him? We should have went and got him when he was a free agent. We could have got him for nothing.
He a free agent right now. He gonna be a free agent.
We could have got him for nothing.
You still
and have been no competition, but now they done seen other teams done seen Cousins play, so he might get some good offers now. Right. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm watching the video of Brian. Guess who he playing? DeAndre Ayton. Let me see. Okay, he battling on the boards. I need to see if he can shoot the ball. What his shots at? I know he can dunk the ball. That's what I want. I just want a big that can shoot at least from the elbow, bro. If they can just shoot from the elbow, okay, they're showing a whole bunch of stuff that Clint Capella can do.
Or we at least lead if we don't get one that can shoot, we at least lead a big body in the paint that's gonna dominate, rebound the boards, and just make big centers work for their points.
Let me see.
Somebody who can guard Yusuf Nurkic at least. That's what I'm saying.
Thomas Bryant look decent. I'm trying to see if he can shoot the ball. First, let me check his contract real quick. He signed a 3-year deal with the Wizards. Let's see here. 21, 22. Oh, he an unrestricted free agent. If I'm correct, if I'm reading this, he's unrestricted.
I'll say, dude say he can shoot threes. So yeah, we got to bring him in.
He unrestricted. Okay. Hey, Flies might be onto something right here. He might be onto something because that could definitely.
How much he weigh, man? How much he weigh, man? If I need
he ain't no little dude, bro. He was up there bodying 8 and shit.
I need at least 250 in the paint, man.
Let me see. Hold up, cause I was just on his I was just on his contract. He's 6'10". Let's see. Okay, he was drafted by the Lakers. Alrighty.
And I don't know about that one.
Huh?
I don't know about that 6'10", man.
I'll take him. He's 6'10". He can shoot. That's what I care about. Can he shoot the ball?
He just 7-footer, bro. Boban from the Mavs or something. No, we need.
Yeah, Boban don't even play. He's just a prop on the bench. I mean, that's not a bad look, Flies. That's not a bad look, man. If you can get a Bryant for like what? What would you offer Flies in America? What would you offer Bryant to come to the Hawks? And obviously, we don't know what other teams are offering, but I mean, you think he worth $10 million? Or I wonder why Washington didn't re-sign him. He looked pretty decent. Wizards. Let me look this up real quick. Because he looked pretty decent. You figure the Wiz would want to keep him. Let me see here.
He just got on.
Huh?
It just got Kristaps too, so they might just be fully invested into dude.
Yeah, that's right. And Kristaps on a max contract too. Yeah, so that makes sense. That's crazy though. Hold up.
You know, it's crazy. We better GMs than our own GM. They ain't thinking about none of this. That motherfucker. We finna go to the same shit. We doing the season with doing nothing, man. I'm telling you.
Let me see here. Let's see. Okay, let me hop on this real quick. This is Bullets Forever. Speaking of Thomas Bryant, agent is pleased with his progress since last year. Oh, he was injured last year. That's why all his numbers were so low. Okay, let's see here. Oh, they already got 3 centers. Well, they got Daniel Gaffer. They just drafted Gaffer. Yeah, Montrezl Harrell, which they traded him already. They traded Harrell already to the Wizards. I mean, to the Hornets. And Thomas Bryant of the 3, blah, blah, blah. Oh, he coming off an ACL injury. Okay. On the last year of his contract, blah, 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 blah. He had played 4 games, blah, blah, blah. He's doing well. Oh, he coming off a ACL tear. No wonder they didn't re-sign him early. Okay, so before he got injured, he was the starter. Okay. But let's see. So I see why they're not trying to sign him. Oh, and Daniel Gaffer just signed a 3-year, $40 million extension. So he ain't going nowhere. Damn, that sucks because you would probably have to keep Clint Capella because I would think he would want he would want probably more than what we can offer from under the cap. I think all we got left is a mid-level exception. I think that's like between 6 and 10 million. You would have to trade for him. Only bad thing is since they probably don't want Capella. Well, I know they ain't gonna want Capella because they probably ain't gonna want that contract because they will have to send more stuff back to us. Because we definitely ain't gonna offer this dude no damn. What Clint making 18, 20 million? We definitely ain't giving Thomas Bryant that much.
He making 20 too much.
That's a good one, Flies. That's a good look, bro. That's a good look. I can't even front, bro. I can't even front. That's a good look. That's a good look. And that will save us a ton of money instead of going after Aiton. Well, it will save us assets at least because you wouldn't have to give up as much to get him compared to DeAndre Ayton. And you will have to re-sign DeAndre Ayton to almost close to a max deal. So that will put Trey at the super max, Ayton at the max. Collins, he not $5 million, but you can get Bryant. Oh man, I wonder if he'll come as a backup to Clint Capella. Oh, I hope Travis kicked the tires on that, bro. I hope he kicked the tires on that. Hey, I'm gonna put that on Twitter too, Flies. I don't know if you're on Twitter, bro. If you're on Twitter, let me know so I can give you credit for that one because I'm sure gonna post that on Twitter. Like, bro, instead of Aiden, if we can't get Aiden, hey, Thomas Brown sitting right there for the taking. You know, say he gonna be. Hey, DJ, listen, man. I feel you, bro. I feel you when you said that. When you said when he come to Atlanta, he gonna be. I feel you because there's some players we go after, and they come here and they straight garbage. So I feel you. I feel you. But you know what though, DJ? You gotta remember this though. Like my daddy used to tell me, scared money don't make money, baby. You gotta pay to play. You gotta pay to play. But yeah, that'd be an awesome pickup, bro. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, because our system depends on what our center is looking like. You know what I mean? Our system, we can't change our system with these centers, bro. We're gonna come back doing the same thing because our centers can't do nothing, dog. I mean, playing with Clint Capella as our main guy. The only thing you can do is put him in a pick and roll and have him dunk.
And they know, and the defense already know that he has to roll.
Yeah. So
he has no choice. He can't stop and pull up. And that's why I said I want to get a big who can shoot from the elbow, man. That way the defense got to guess. Is he going to roll?
Yeah.
Is he going to stop and shoot? You know what I'm saying?
When he at the elbow, that gives space for maybe a wing to cut to the basket. You know, so different looks, man. We ain't have no wings cut to the basket this year, bro. Not that I can remember.
Hell no. They ain't do shit but stay at the 3-point line. Look crazy.
Cut behind while they looking at him.
They just stand there.
I seen PJ Tucker and whoever did that against us in that Miami series almost every play. I'm like, bro, we ain't got no movement compared to these dudes. So how you know our system?
We don't, bro. And you know what? And I've said it on Twitter. Nate McMillan, he got to do something about that, bro.
Yeah,
he has to instill some more movement in our offense. We too easy to defend.
I think we need to come off of Nate McMillan, bro. I'm sorry. I think he showed who he was, man. I don't even care if we got to pay him. Cause
I get Nate one more season, bro. And if we have a season like this year, I think he gone. Especially if we spend some more money, especially if we make a major move and we playing games and shit. I think Nate gonna be gone, bro.
All the great coaches, they bench players. Like when if they not playing right, if they not getting the job, then they get benched early. This dude, Nate McMillan, it's not even about the game plan no more. It's about you like a default schedule on what you want to, how many minutes you want to get this player coming out 3 minutes. I don't care if he just made 5 shots in a row. It's 3 o'clock. You know what I mean? It's 3 minutes left in first quarter, going to the bench. Like, I don't like that system he got. It ain't a winning system. You ain't gonna win.
I hate when he do that, man. I know one game Kevin Huerter was hot. Matter of fact, one game Trey was cooking. He had like 14 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And then he took him out. I'm like, why?
Dude, he's slow.
I want him to go for 50. I'm like, oh, he's gonna go 50 tonight.
Yeah,
he took him out of the game. I'm like,
mix it up, man. This man, and I give him to the middle of the season. If he's still doing it, I fire him, bro. I'm like, bro,
I think it's gonna depend on that, and it's gonna depend on what moves we make. If we have to come back and start the season with the team we had last year, the same starters, I don't think he's gonna get fired. Because we already seen that the current starters can't they can't play at an elite level night in and night out. I mean, that's why we were sitting below 500 until March till April. We was under 500 all the way to April.
Yeah.
I mean, that's showing you right there. And bro, and you heard it. Travis said he regret bringing everybody back. I mean, so you can't hold it. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's stuff Nate can do. Establish more movement, better rotations. I mean, he nailed it with Bogey coming off the bench. That's a good move. He need to put some confidence in Kevin Herter. So some stuff that he still can do, but at the end of the day, you can only coach the talent that you have. Feel me? But I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here, guys. It's been an hour. Hop off of here. I'll be live again on Monday. No, excuse me, Tuesday, because I'll be out of town coming up here soon. But I'm still gonna be posting some videos up here on my thoughts and everything. And starting not next week, but the week after next, I'm gonna have a schedule to where we going live, so we can go ahead start really digging into this off season, digging into the draft, looking at see what our roster gonna look like out there at summer league, who gonna be there, who not gonna be there, and I also want to speak on Sharif Cooper, kind of like the lost draft pick. People don't really talk about him as much as they do Jalen Johnson. So yeah, I want to speak on Sharif Cooper too. So starting not this week, not this week, but the week after. Wait, what did I say? Yeah, next week. Monday, what's today? Go to Colorado, come back. Yeah, so yeah, next week after next, my bad. I have a schedule up so we can go ahead and start getting into the thick of things, family. So you got any last words, JR, before we sign off of here, homie?
Nah, brother, man. Keep doing your thing, man. We need this Hawks content on this YouTube, man. So keep doing your thing. Salute.
All right, I appreciate you. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to my guest, JR. It's been real, but your boy got some stuff he got to go take care of. Y'all know me. I'll be in the garage. Y'all have a good day, man. Y'all stay up. Hawks up. Y'all know what time it is. Peace.